Hello guys, and before we get into the video, I would like to announce a giveaway winner from my last video. And congrats to Chloe18. Check your mailbox, you should have the 2 million gems, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello guys, and today we're gonna be playing the rumored best tower defense game on Roblox, Anime Defenders. Today, I'm accompanied by my friend Sofuuu. You guys can check out his YouTube channel in the description, and it's linked on the screen. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, we have the base map. I'd say they did a fantastic job at making the map, but I just have one thing for it though. I don't think it's gonna be big enough for future content and events. They're gonna have to think of something like some expansions or something like that. So we have the summon area here, you can summon here. Reroll traits of your units, and you can evolve and craft evolution items for your units. We have quite a few now with every mythic unit that exists, and rank rerolls. We have the play area, that's where you get your game modes and stuff to play, story modes, infinite modes as well. We have raids, I'm gonna get into that later, we have leaks of that. I'm gonna show the leaks of that later. We have the AFK area where you get free gems. And we have challenges. This is pretty similar to Anime Adventures before it got deleted. So challenges here, you have 3 different challenges. Each give different stuff. One gives gems. Oh, this one gives a frostbite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that later. And yeah, last but not least, we have the trade area. Okay, so here's the trade area. You also have all the stuff as in the base map. You have everything along with the trade booths. Now, in the trade booths, you can only trade shiny units. Yeah, you can trade units of any rarity, but they have to be shiny. And you can buy them with gems. You can also trade materials and such. It's a really good addition. I really love that they did this. You can also select servers to change them. There's a bunch of servers here. So yeah. Okay guys, so we made it to the first map. There's a total of 3 maps in the release. And the first one is Windmill Village. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this map is of course inspired by One Piece, as you can see here. Okay, we have made it to the second map. This map is city themed. If I had to say, this map reminded me maybe of Bleach, since the enemies are mobs and spirits. But yeah, let's move on to the next map. And guys, we made it to the final map. Like you can see here, this map is inspired by Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it's pretty clear. We have cursed spirits, curses everywhere. It's just Jujutsu Kaisen. The maps in general are really well made, I'd say. And I'm pretty stoked to see the next maps that they're gonna make. Okay, so let's talk about the units in the game that are available. Keep in mind, this game just released, it didn't do its first update yet, so there's not a big selection of units, but there are enough units definitely. So what you're gonna see here on screen is a tier list. This tier list was compiled by Toadboy Gaming, so yeah. There's no point in me making a new tier list because I completely agree with the ratings of this one. So, we have in the support tier, we have support units basically, but I'm just gonna give a rundown of each one. So, we have the Rockstar, aka Bochi. She gives a damage buff along with money. I'd say she's definitely a meta unit right now. And she's gonna stay that way for a long time, because there's no unit better than her. You also have the Bulma units, which are named, actually, let me see exactly, Bloomer units. They make money. In total, they make more money than Bochi, but I'd still go with Bochi because she makes just a bit less money, but she does a big damage buff, which is pretty insane. She's definitely a meta must-get unit. We have Itadori. Itadori, he boosts damage basically. That's like his whole point. In the game, he's called Cursed Fighter, so yeah. We have Clay. Clay, his whole job is to... I actually have a shiny version of him here. Yeah, so Clay, his whole job is to freeze units. He is a rare unit, but he's really useful. He's the best freezing unit in the game right now because of his speed. You also have freezing units like Aokiji and Rukia, but I'd say he's the best just because of his attack speed. Okay, so next up we have Mihawk, or in this case, the strongest swordsman. He's a decent unit, like he can get you through story mode. Same goes with the Shinobi Form 3, aka Naruto. And yeah, Admiral of Light, that's Kizaru of course. They're just strong units that can basically get you through story mode. There's nothing much to them. Okay, next up we have the needs above tier list. It's self-explanatory. Here we have the Ain King and the Unstable Esper. They were good units until they got nerfed. In a lot of tier lists they're like S tier because they were good, but now they just need a buff. They got nerfed, and pretty badly. So now we have the extra mythicals tier list. That is the Thunder Shinobi, aka Sasuke, of course. He's a mythic, you know? He's good as a mythic, but he's not better than the others, basically. Maybe except the needs above tier list, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting him right now. Like, he's just basic. And we have the really good units tier list. So we have the Curse Prince, aka Sukuna, of course. He is the only bleed unit in the game, I think, right now, so he's definitely a really good grab if you're playing against regen units. He's just really good right now, especially since he's the only bleed unit in the game. Probably he's gonna fall off though if a new bleed unit comes, but hey, right now he's good. Okay, so we have the Flame Dragon God. Flame Dragon God, I believe, is Natsu. I'm not wrong. And he's the best flame unit in the game. The burn damage is insane. He's just a really good unit overall. Like, he deserves to be in that tier list. Same goes with Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is the heal unit, so it's a mythic heal unit. Sadly, we don't have uses for heal units right now, as flying units have not been added in the game yet. Hopefully on the next update, which we're gonna talk about in a bit. What I would recommend building on Sharpshooter though is crit build, because she does a few hits at a time, so a crit build would be really good for Sharpshooter. So yeah, if you build crit on her, she is really good. Same goes with Skull Warrior, like he's really good as well. They're just up there, you know? Like, I wouldn't call him the best, aka the must-own on this tier, but if you see him, why not get him, you know? He's good. Okay, next up we have the best tier, the must-own tier. Now, let's kick it off with Elf Hero. She is insane, hands down. Her damage, insane. Her AoE is insane. Now, I would say that she is the worst on this must-own tier list, but you have 6 slots. I mean, you could put some support units, a money unit, but either way, she's probably gonna make your team. She is insane. And since she's a mythic, she is easier to get than the secret units. While we're talking about mythic units, we have the best mythic unit in the game, and that spot goes to Prime Garp. Now, I do have the unevolved version of Garp right here, but yeah, he is insane. His damage is out of this world. Like, he doesn't get the best unit spot in this game, but hands down, best mythic unit. He's so easy to get because he's a mythic unit. If you see him in the summon, right now it's Skull Warrior, but if you see him in the summon, get him straight away if you don't have him. He's just insane. Okay, so let's get to the next one. We have Chance Taker. Now, he's good. He's a secret unit, you know, he's must own, he's a great unit. Now, would I put him above Garp? I'm not so sure. Now, he is above Garp because he's a secret unit. Like, would be pretty stupid not putting a secret unit above a mythic one in the same update. But I would go with Garp instead of him. But don't take my word, okay? Because the best unit spot has to go with the gamer, aka Sung Jin Woo. Of course, from solo leveling. He is the best unit in the game. Damage, everything. He has everything you need. There's not much to talk about as he's truly the best in the game. Now, he is a secret unit, so he is hard to get. But if you do get him, there's nothing much to say. So yeah, right now in the summon rotation you can see the Chance Taker, aka Hakari. But usually, not usually, rarely actually, I've seen Hakari too many times in the summon. But when you see him instead of a Hakari there in the shadowy area, just use all your gems. If you get him, you're basically set for this update. He's just insane. He's just like that, you know? So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the game's leaks. Okay, so the leaks we currently have are for the raids and for the new world. So, the new world is gonna be Blue Planet. Now, my speculations are that it's Dragon Ball. It has to be a Dragon Ball map, right? Like, that's honestly, like from this little screenshot we have here, it's just pointing towards Dragon Ball, right? So yeah, expect the Blue World in the next update. And like Dragon Ball Z units like Goku, Frieza, Vegeta, etc. You know? It's gonna be pretty hyped, you know? It's not an anime tower defense game without Dragon Ball Z units, you know? Next up, we have the raids. The raids, we have the map leaked right here. By the way, all the leaks and sneak peeks are on the official Anime Defenders Discord. Link is in my description. So yeah, we have this red map with a warrior statue. Honestly, it looks good. So like, when we enter through this door right here, we should expect to see that photo. And honestly, I'm not complaining. That looks really good. But that's all we have for leaks right now. So yeah, but I'm really excited to see the next update, which is right around the corner, by the way. So yeah, expect that soon. Okay guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't check out Sofuuu yet, the link is in the description. So yeah, without further ado, goodbye.